Hey there, Soul Giants, it's Michele here, and it's Creative Expressions time. And it's 10:14 p.m. It is at night on a Saturday night, and I try to record these on Thursdays, but here we are. So before we get going, I would like to welcome you and welcome the new subscribers. We are so close to 500 subscribers. I am so excited about it. I have big giveaway plans. I'm not telling you what they are, but I have big giveaway plans, and I'm so excited about them. So that's coming soon. Isn't that amazing? And if you are new here, I invite you to hook that subscribe button and like the video, leave some yarn in the comments. You know, actually, I really truly love conversations in comments, so if you would leave comments, that would be so awesome. I would love to have a little get to know you conversation. Tell me, what's your favorite holiday? I am recording this on the eve of St. Patrick's Day. It comes out the day after St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is like here, and Christmas is like here. They are on par for each other for my favorite holiday. I think it's the green. I don't know what it really is, but I love St. Patrick's Day. I love that I have Irish ancestry, and I think that shamrocks are cool, and I love red hair and green. And it's just really fun. And of course, I live in the United States, so we do the whole green and pinch me and everything, which I know is not worldwide. I'm aware. But it is super fun. So tell me, what is your favorite holiday? I have a friend whose favorite is the 4th of July. I have my daughter's favorite is Halloween. We have some neighbors that are right up there with her with Halloween. Of course, Christmas is a one that I truly adore, and a lot of people like Christmas, but you know, what other holidays do you like? Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Labor Day. I don't know. What's your favorite holidays? Let me know. Okay. There are chapters and links below. So there's chapters so that you can skip through if you don't want to, and if I have a pattern, I will link it. There's a lot of the things that I do that don't have patterns. I apologize if the lighting, I'm going to try to adjust it. I know that right now it's recording a little bit on the cool side. I'm going to try to adjust it, but it's not always possible. I don't know if changing this would... I think that just makes things look extra weird. I don't know. We'll leave it. Anyway, so podcast style video where we talk about finished objects, works and projects, life updates, all the things. I have an acquisition to talk about and things like that. So for channel update, so there's a couple of things going on why I've been missing creative expression videos and why I didn't make a finished Friday video. And part of it is that it's been a crazy weekend. Actually, today, the reason why this is being recorded so late at night is because I have been dealing with depression today. I want to be upfront about that. It's something I struggle with. It is something I've struggled with probably for my whole life. In all reality, I showed signs of it when I was little. So it is a thing. But I'm here, I'm recording, and I'm in a pretty good mood right now, as long as I don't think about my daughter. I'm really frustrated with her. I'm actually really hurt right now. So that's my experience. But putting that stuff aside, there's still this challenge that I have. So it's been for the last couple of months or so, maybe not quite, I don't know. It was pretty close to the beginning of this year. I decided I was going to do a few things. So creative expressions are scheduled for Mondays. Tuesdays, if I do tutorials, there's on Tuesdays. I have a couple of other things I can do on Tuesdays if I feel like it. Wednesdays are Whip Wednesdays. So you decided to go out. Oh, no, you came back? right when I was getting ready to record, that light decided to start flickering. And now it is going off and on. I apologize for lighting issues altogether. I'm going to see if I can get somebody to change that light bulb tomorrow or Monday. Anyway, so as I was saying, Whip Wednesdays. I love doing Whip Wednesdays. They are a lot of fun. That is going to drive me crazy. Oh, you know what? We're just going to do this. I know that it makes it extra dark, but I would rather have it dark than have the light flickering. Okay. Thursdays. That's Things We're Making Thursdays. I am so happy I joined that. It has been fun to be a part of that. So that's been a delight to record. I try to record Whip Wednesdays on Tuesdays and Things We're Making Thursdays on Wednesdays so that the videos can come out earlier in the day and I don't have that stress of, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry and make a video and get it uploaded and blah. So I like to try to get it on the day before so I have less pressure and I can get it up and all the things, okay? And then I was doing Finished Fridays on Fridays, so I'd record those on Thursdays and I would try to record creative expressions either on Thursday or Friday. Do you know how weird it is to say, here's my finished object on a Friday video, then like the same day or the next day record finished objects for creative expressions? It's kind of been bugging me actually, so I have made a channel choice. I am no longer going to do Finished Fridays. I didn't love them. I love doing Whip Wednesdays. I don't know why, but saying, here's what I've been working on is really fun. But Finished Fridays just kind of bugged me. To do Finished Fridays and then on Monday turn around and be like, and again, same video, same thumbnail. I mean, they weren't exactly the same, but a lot of times the same pictures. So I have decided not to do Finished Fridays. I don't really know that I have anything to replace Fridays with. But I have a couple ideas. And then on Saturdays, I was having special videos. But they might come out on Fridays. And I don't know. The Friday, Saturday videos, I'm not as worried about. They'll come out when they come out. So for sure, the plan is for sure to have a Monday video, a Wednesday video, and a Thursday video. And then Friday, Saturday, those will be maybe videos. Tuesday might be a maybe video. Tutorials are harder for me to do. Don't really love doing them, but sometimes it's cool. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say. For sure, look for videos Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because that is the plan. And extra videos that show up are cool. So let's talk about finished objects. I did a thing. I finally, after much journaling and working things out, I finally made a seahorse. It's a little seahorse applique. I am not blocking him. I'm going to try to make some more. I want to try to make one facing the other way, but it's going to take some brain power to sit down and actually kind of reverse the pattern. So I'm not sure. I thought at first I was like, oh, that's going to be easy. And then I was like, actually, that wouldn't change anything. So I don't know. I'm going to sit down and figure that out. And if I can't, it's okay. It will be fine. But this is what I've got. It's got still the blue, and then there's this purple along in here on this edge right here, and his spots, and then the green. And part of why I don't want to block them is because I personally think with this curly tail going this way, it's super cute. And if you look at seahorses, sometimes that's how they are. And so maybe the person I'm making them for might want to have that as a curly cue that way, or they can sew it on or block it themselves to have the curly cue like that. So you know, I thought that would be fun just to send it like that and leave the options for her. So I'm hoping I would like to try to see if I can figure out the other direction this week, but we will see, because I don't know, because I haven't even started on my mystery yarn challenge yet. I'll tell you why in a second. All right, so I have my friend the cat. I showed you guys him when I made his beard, and I told you I might make something else. Well, I did. And he is going to be a finished object, and then we're going to move right into works in progress after I show you what I made him. So here he is, and I made him a hat. Check this hat out. Isn't it so cool? If I can get it off without losing anything. So it looks kind of funny when it's not on, but it looks so perfect and so cute. Just got his little ear holes. It's got the little golden shamrock and some gold around, and he was just really fun to figure out. Lots of frogging to get his ear holes made up correctly, but oh, so good. I'm so proud of him, and he looks so cute. So this green right here is kind of more of an army olive fall green. And this is a Kelly green, like a bright, bright green. And the ribbon is a bright green, and the ribbon and the hat look very good together. I think his little beard looks awesome, but I don't love this green with it. So that's why we're moving into works in progress. Where is it? So today I started knitting him up a new thing. This one that's on here is crochet, but I decided to knit this one. So I started down here, worked up, did a little bit of short row kind of thing here, so I didn't have to unattach the yarn, and then finished up here. I got to go find, my daughter tried to find a green yarn, and the yarn she brought up was too green. Sorry, not too green. It can't be too green. We're looking for green. It was too gray. Wasn't as gray as this autumn gray that's on the cat now, but it was kind of on a gray side. And so what I want is to crochet, even though this isn't it, I want to come along and crochet a border all the way around, crochet his ties, and probably I want to try to do the same. It's got 3 picots. I don't know how well you can see that with this wonderful lighting here, but it's got 3 picots, so it's little shamrocks all the way around for his border. And then he's got this shamrock right here. And these are made with a darker green, which actually, if I found that green, I think that would be a good green to go with that. I'm not really sure. And see. Anyway, I think that will be a good green, but it will just be perfect little size here, and I'll put the ties, I will do the ties in a darker green as well. I'll just crochet a couple chains off the 2 ends and do that. So I'm really excited about it, and that's been a lot of fun. Super fast project. Sometimes when I start a knit thing, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to start a knit thing. What if it takes too long? But you know what? It was just as slow or fast as crochet would have been, and I'm really liking it. So it's a lot of fun. If the crochet does not stop it from rolling, I will have to do, it's acrylic, so there is a way to block acrylic, and I've only done it a couple times, but I will have to try that if the crochet doesn't work. I don't love blocking acrylic. I really don't. This is cotton, so this would have been easy to block if I wanted to. So I worked on that. I'll tell you, I wasn't really necessarily going to talk about things we're making Thursday, but I haven't worked on it for a little bit, probably since Thursday. So here's the thing, and if you can tell, I put it on the barber cord. Much easier to do this with this bigger stuff, the bigger needle, than it was with little sock ones. So it was super easy to put it on there, and I liked that. thank you, Shannon, for that recommendation. So I did this because the needles that I was using for this is the ones I used for the cat thing. So that's good. It's taken care of. It's awesome. And now, here's the needle. I won't be using it again for the cat. So I can put it over here. Look, I'm going to stick it in the hole at the top of the thing because I can. Sorry. I don't like having the lights like this because the lights mess with my brain and make it really hard for me to think. I don't know if it's because this one's so cool toned. I don't know if I got a different warmer light, if that would help. I'm gonna look into that because it's really hard for me. So here's my little pattern thingy. I traced his other cloaks that came with him and use it for a size guide to make his things. Very excited I still have that. And then let's talk about this. So I figured it out. I figured out what's going on with me with this. So it was going to be a shawl. I'm planning to frog this. I love the idea of having a shawl for St. Patrick's Day. Like I said, it is like up here, one of my favorite holidays. So I loved the idea, but I don't love the yarn for it. And that's what I'm finding is a lot of the acrylic yarns, I'm like, ugh, I just don't like it. I don't like the drape of it, and I don't feel like doing like bigger hook would really help. Like it would help it be drapier, but it still doesn't have some of the qualities that I would want in a shawl. Like this shawl right here, this is, I don't know if it's specifically True Blue. No, is that what it's called? Kaboo? I don't know. It's the yarn that has bamboo in it that came out a few years ago. That was really exciting. I love this shawl. I love the way it drapes. I loved it working with yarn. It was awesome. This is not doing that for me. So I realized that was part of why it was so hard for me to bring myself to work on it. I truly don't love acrylic yarn anymore. I will work with it. This yarn here is actually much softer than this yarn too. I will work with acrylic. I just don't love it as much. And so I have made that decision that I am going to frog this and either send the yarn on to somebody else or have some ideas of some other things I can do with it. So we'll see. I need to look up my thing over here to make sure I talked about some of the things I wanted to talk about. Okay, so I did not bring my alpaca hooded scarf. If you want to go see Wednesday, it's like this wide. I haven't made enough progress since the last recording to feel like bringing it out, but I do like that yarn. I think it's gonna be really pretty, and I'm gonna enjoy it once I get done. It's just a longer project, and I have all these others. It's like really fun to cast on something that I can finish in a day or two. So it kind of makes it hard for me sometimes to keep working on things that are going to take a little longer. I really admire people that can make the big blankets. Like I was able to make this one, which doesn't it look lovely on my wall? I think the only reason I was able to make that one work was because it was, here's your clue for January, here's your clue for February, here's your clue. And then I get to a point where it's like, okay, I have made 8 clues. There's only 4 left. I'm gonna make it. And then I encouraged myself with putting it with the Mystery Yarn Challenge. So I got it made, and I think that's why I was able to do that. And so I'm really, really happy about that. let's talk about socks. These things, so cute. And also, I had a little stress with them. You are going to love it. I just know it. Okay. So, before I show you these ones, let me tell you the stress one. Stick it out there. So, this pink one, I had to undo that heel a couple times. I ended up taking it off and working on the other ones for a couple of little bits so they're no longer in the same place. This one's 4 stitches behind a whole pattern repeat set. I needed to. I did get it caught up and now we're good. And now it's back on and so we'll be working. Okay. I will show you this one next because this one, I just used the same yarn for the heel that I used for my adult-sized socks. But look at how the seed stitch ends up just looking like an interesting stripe. It just looks like a random spotted stripe there in the middle of it instead of seeds. It's very fascinating to me how this is striped up being so little. But that's really fun, and to have this other yarn on there for a heel as well. Plus it doesn't break up this stripe pattern, and I will be using it for the toes. Now, I'm really excited about this because I remembered, I was like, I kind of really don't want to break up the stripe pattern for this one either. This is what it's looking like here. Just this lovely little texture there. And I was like, I don't really want to break up the pattern. And then I remembered I had yarn from when I made my daughter the pineapple hat. And so I have this lovely yellow heel on there now, and I'm going to do that toe in that as well. This is what I have left on this ball of yarn, so hopefully, I should be able to make the whole toe, or the whole sock, but then put the yellow toe on. Anyway, I'm just really excited because I've gone past the heel on all 3 of them, and it's fascinating to me because yes, this one's a little off size-wise from the others, but like these 2 have the same amount of rows and stuff on it, and yet look at the difference on them. It's just a matter of this yarn here is a little bit thicker, so it goes a little bit bigger, and then this one here, I don't know if you can tell that it's skinnier because this yarn is probably a lace weight yarn, so it's even skinnier than the others. So that just fascinates me how yarn works like that. So I'm really excited about those. They're super cute, super fun to work on. Hopefully, well, I should have these done this week for sure. And then we will go to the library. I will have 4 socks and 2 bookmarks, unless I hurry and whip up some other bookmarks to take to the library. So excited. So excited. Okay, and what else do I have going on here? Seahorses. Oh, so the cow cozy, I didn't bring it out because all I have is a white circle. And I need to check with my friend and see when she's going to be back in town. And I say in town. She actually doesn't live in the same state as me, but she's a high school friend. It's really fun. We reconnected on Facebook, and then I've made a couple things for her, and we've had a lot of conversations, and we're better friends now than we ever were in high school, and it's just fun how that works. But I didn't bring out the cow cozy because it's just a circle. If you really want to see it, Whip Wednesday, it's there. I talked about the shawl. I'm going to show that in a second. Okay, my goal, why I haven't started the Mystery Yarn Challenge is because I was trying to get the shawl done for St. Patrick's Day. And then I decided not to do it, and I decided to do a little shawl thing for the cape thing for the cat. If I show you, I'm going to take this one off and just kind of show you the shape of it, so you understand. Let me move this. I keep moving my camera so I can read my notes. And anyway, so this is the shape of it. One's longer than the other, and then it has a thing. And now can you see a little bit of the little things. Anyway, so that's the shape, and then this is the side that hangs to the front of him like this, and then it ties around towards the back here, and so that's kind of fun. And so like you can see that I've got similar shape. This one's longer and this one's shorter, and it's hard to tell that they're pretty much the same size because my knitted one is curling all over the place. Okay, we will get you dressed again soon, kitty. Here, let me just drape it over you so you're not naked. Cover up, cover up. Actually, really, he doesn't have some summer outfits, and so he is kind of half naked sometimes, and I'm just like, what am I gonna put on him? I did make him a gnome beard that looks really cute for Santa Claus. It's a white beard, and I made him a gnome hat, so he has a hat and beard. I just have to figure out what to make him for a cape for when he doesn't have a holiday specific outfit on. It's coming. It will probably happen this year because it's fun. It's really fun to make him things. Eventually I want to make him socks. Wouldn't that be cute? Anywho, I think the last thing I have to show you, I was hoping to finish this before I showed you, but the person who grabbed them from the Stitches Heart with Heart. Anyway, it's from the place. It's a quilting shop that has these blanket kits. That you basically get a blanket that has a hole. It's been cut. It's the right size with all the holes in it. And you just crochet it around. You provide your own yarn, and that's have plenty of yarn. Most of us who do yarning have plenty of yarn. So I was going to wait and show you because I got halfway last Sunday on the last round of the border, and then she reached out to me to say, hey, I'm going Monday, do you want me to pick up the blankets? And I was going to finish it and then reach out to her and say, okay, I finished both of them, can I bring them over? And now I'm like, oh, now I feel even extra pressured to actually finish it tomorrow, but also I wanted to show it on video. I'll probably still show a finished picture next week, but I wanted to show it on video so that you guys could see it. So, on this side, I just did the single crochet around in all of the holes. I do have one spot where the yarn had a weird knot thing that I didn't want in the baby blanket, so I'll have to make sure that gets up. And when I go around, I am literally halfway around with this. This is the border that I chose. I wonder if I can turn this on for just a minute. Really hate it. Look how the light switch hides there. Sorry if that's so bothersome. Ugh. But I just really want you to be able to see this. It's such pretty, oh, what's it called? It's a kind of shell stitch. I didn't quite do it how the tutorial said, but I'll try to find the tutorial link below because they did double crochets and I did half double crochets. And you basically, you single crochet 3 spots, do a chain back, and then hook it behind. So this is the back side. This is the front side. You hook it back in behind and then do your shells. And then you do 3 single crochets, do a chain back, do your shells over that chain. So you get a little hole. I let the whole thing in there. Anyway, here's the beginning of the round. And I've got it down around this whole one side here and across here, and so I only need to do the other half and it will be done, and it's really exciting. Anyway, I hope we can get some good, I hope I can get some good stuff on there. Maybe if it's behind my cheek you can get some good background. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys that because I should be finishing it tomorrow and just passing it off, and I won't have time to get on a video. And I think think that's all the works in progress. I have a few plans. I know what I'm doing for my mystery yarn challenge, and as soon as I finish this, that will be my next thing that I pull out and get working on. So I will be working on that probably Monday, as well as making the other one of these sometime this week. So those are my two main things. And of course, I need to work on my bag and the socks. So I mean, like, I have things going on, of course I do. What do you think? Yeah, of course I do. So my acquisition, super excited about it. I told you guys about it. I told you it was coming. I ordered them from Hobby Lobby to come in the mail. My hope was, this is the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK in the color Irish Rain. And it is gorgeous yarn. Oh, I don't have one out that's open. I had bought one, and then I ordered enough so that I can make a sweater. And these, it's 100% acrylic in a DK. It's just gorgeous. Just absolutely stunning. Let me see if I can read the thing. It's low pill acrylic, folks. 4 ounces, which is 114 grams, 478 yards, which is 437 meters. It is a size 3, hence DK. I have to tell you, my brain is still wrapping around, because for whatever reason, for the longest time, I thought that Sport was 3, and it turns out Sport is actually 2 weight. Confused me. Oh, so confusing. Anyway, so, or is it yeah. You know, they just make these things so tiny. Anyway, they're regularly $5, and if you get them in their 30% off, that's what you gotta do. So let me tell you, can we get in and see the color a little bit? It's so pretty, and it's fairly soft. It's gonna make a lovely sweater. I was hoping that if I ordered them together, I'd get the same dye lot. I have 3 of one dye lot and 3 of another dye lot. I do know there's a way, and I don't remember what it's called, but where basically you knit across one row and then with one yarn, and then you knit across with another yarn. People do that with hand-dyed yarns just because the different dye lots, the yarn can be off a little bit because it's not a machine pushing it through, right? And so they'll do that just so it's not an obvious, like, you've changed yarns. So they'll do one row around in one yarn and then switch and do the other one in another round. So I'm thinking I might do that with this, since they're 2 dye lots, then it's every other row is the same dye lot, kind of a thing. That's what I'm thinking. I found a pattern, and I should be getting money Monday or Tuesday, I think. And then I will buy the pattern. It's like $10, a little less than $10 US. And it is gorgeous. It's so pretty. So I'm going to get that. And then get to started on that. I'm just so excited about that. And seriously, going crazy with this lighting in here. It's this one. This one's the one that like messes with my brain. Anyway, don't know if there's anything else to say. Like I said, I've been struggling a little bit with my depression. However, I have a quiz that I take when I go to my counselor, and all through December and January and February it was pretty, like my score was high, and you're supposed to get lower scores. The lower the score, the better. And my scores were up in the 90s. And the last 2 times I've taken it, and I've met every other week, the last 2 times I've taken it, my scores were down in the 70s. So even though I still have days like today where I'm struggling, I'm actually doing better, and that's exciting. I've been looking at seeing what I could do to change my diet. I'm excited for that. I've been doing stuff like this to help my bedroom feel better and me feel better about my videos. Because this right here, this color of wall, I really don't like it. We've lived here for 14 years and I hate the color of the walls. I did not like them the day we moved in. And so it's nice to have something over it. And even when I'm not recording, it's like, here's this, and my head is over there on my bed. So my foot of the bed is right here. And so when I go to bed at night, I look up on my wall and I'm like, yay, I made that, and it's so nice, and it looks so nice in here. So that's exciting. I've been working on getting my room feeling better, feeling like an actual place I want to be. And when I walk in and I'm like, feels good, because it's feeling better. And so I'm excited about that. I don't want to tell you what I'm frustrated about because I don't want to complain. So I think for now that's, oh, I could tell you, my daughter loved her trip. She came home safely. It was really fun for her. She got to spend time with a group called Chanticleer. It's a singing group, a men's singing group based in San Francisco. I think, if I'm right, I don't know. They did a workshop with them and they had a lot of fun. She enjoyed the Winchester Mystery Mansion house thing. It's got a lot of interesting vibes to it. She said Alcatraz was boring because they had an audio tour. So they didn't have real people doing a tour. So it was like, go and listen to the thing talking about it. And so she didn't enjoy that. So be it. But she did have a great trip. She had a lot of fun. She said the airplane was really cool. She said it felt really weird. I wouldn't know. Never been on an airplane. But she did enjoy it. She came home and it was awesome. So with that, I have nothing else left to say. I want to remind you guys to let your light shine through your creations. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!